And for more on this phenomenon and the spending power of people without children is Chen, an associate professor of health policy and economics at the Yale School of Public Health. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, it's too late for me. I have 3 kids, and once you have them, you spend money on them for as long as you are around. Having said that, there has been this rise in popularity, especially on social media, of seeing these child-free lifestyles. So is it a fad, or is it more of a new mindset for millennials and Gen Z, in your opinion?
Yeah, I believe from the data shows that the rise in the child-free lifestyles is a global phenomenon. Though the extent and the reasons may vary across regions and culture, but in general, this trend is more visible in developed countries, but it's also getting traction in part of the developing world. Some key regions, especially where the rise in child-free lifestyles are most noticeable, rising like in fast-growing countries like China, Japan, Korea in Asia, and most of the European countries and North America.
And what do older generations make of all of this?
Previously, older generations may not be accepting this idea, but now I think more and more of them are realizing this is a trend. And there are some key drivers like economic consideration for the couples, the high costs associated with rising kids, housing, healthcare, education, everything. And also it will also affect the female career and lifestyle choices. And we know there's a concept called a birth penalty or fertility penalty. It means that when females giving birth, there's a penalty to their wage income. And also there's some shift in the social and cultural aspects. And also across the world, we see more and more gender equity. Those all driving this trend to be more and more prevalent.
And people aren't having kids for a whole host of reasons. Many of them are economic, including the rising cost of childcare. So if they're not raising kids, where is their money going?
Yeah, normally when there's a child-free culture ongoing, people tend to more value the investment to themselves. So there are some industries may benefit, like travel, hospitality, leisure, entertainment, food, beverage, and everything, and fitness, exercising, wellness. And even some luxury real estate sector may benefit. But I think people may also worry about the future without kids. So they are thinking of paying for the long-term care as they age, especially in countries like America here. The long-term care insurance is more of like a private insurance. There's a lack of a public safety nets. So it really requires people to invest early in life. And also there's also something people worry about the future elder care expenses because one of the partners may die earlier, or even they have no spouse, and that will mean that the long-term care and elder care in the future will be more formal care, like assisted living facilities, nursing homes, which can be more costly than taking care by the children.
And businesses are starting to cater to this growing group of kid-free adults. Who has had the most success, in your opinion, and what industries will benefit from these INKS the most?
As I mentioned a little bit earlier, so the travel industry and the hospitality industry will benefit. And what I didn't mention earlier is like the personal finance and insurance, because there's some lack of social safety nets to financially insure people against risk in older age. As we know, as we grow older, the life expectancy are also rising across countries. People live longer means that they were faced with common risk of disability. So that will drive up the cost or the price of long-term care insurance and life insurance. This is something becoming more costly, so people have to invest earlier. So we will see more and more such financial products coming out.
And then just because they're saving money doesn't mean that these lifestyles are rolling in cash. So what consequences can come of choosing the INK lifestyle, if you will?
Yeah, basically, those child-free couples are having an outsized impact on the economy due to their greater disposable income and high saving rates than families with children. So that means they have a outsized impact on the economy. So that's why the industry are all catering to their needs. But that said, as the population shrink, and more families are without kids. So that means the economy may shrink, and there's an older and older society means that there's will become a lack of innovation, and we know innovation is the driving force of economic growth. And also personally, individually, I think when people are considering having no children, there's can be too much flexibility in their life. So people may think about like they lose some kind of meaning of life. They consider how they spend their time or in the remaining years. And too much flexibility also means there can be some pressure exposed by the other family members, like their siblings with kids. When they both need to take care of their elder parents, they may have some pressure about who can and who should have more burden. Who should take more responsibility, because the siblings with kids will say that they have their own kids, they have to take care of the kids by themselves. Then those without kids may have to take larger share of responsibility to taking care of their parents.